We are live. What's up, everybody? Riley here from Hudson Motors. Welcome to our 1992 GMC Typhoon live stream. Today we're picking that winner. Cannot wait to see who wins our Typhoon. It has been an awesome giveaway, and I'm super excited. If you are joining in, welcome into the live stream. If you are watching this afterwards, you can go ahead and skip over to the end. We're going to be picking this winner at 3 o'clock. It's 2:30 right now. I'll be picking that winner in about half an hour, and I'm just excited. So yeah, if you're watching this afterwards, go ahead and skip forward. If you're watching this right now, if we have any technical difficulties, I say this every single time, but if we have any drop in Wi-Fi or anything like that, I won't stop talking. I will just I'll just keep on rolling through, and what ends up happening is YouTube just records this straight all the way through, and then we'll upload it afterwards, and it'll all upload through perfectly crystal clear, so you don't have to worry about any lagging like that. So if you have any lagging, or if an ad interrupts your feed, things I have no control over, then just go ahead and watch it and post. But again, welcome everybody. Super excited for today. It's been about 10 days since we closed that giveaway. Feels like ages since we closed the giveaway. But yeah, just a couple days ago. It was a crazy giveaway. It was real exciting, 1 week long on, I would say, a truck that is completely different from any other truck that we've given away here at Hudson Motors. Of the 25 giveaways that we've done, or 26, I think is what we're on. I'm losing count. I'm losing track of how many giveaways we're on. But of all the giveaways we've done, everything has been pretty off-road, pretty four-wheel drive. We've had one two-wheel drive truck. Our very first truck we gave away was two-wheel drive, but it was still like lifted and, kind of like a cool off-road two-wheel drive type of truck. Everything's always been four-wheel drive, though, that look and that style. So the Typhoon being a street truck and low to the ground and everything, even though the Typhoon is still all-wheel drive, it was still completely different. So it's nerve-wracking to do a different type of giveaway when all of our customer base, our niche, and we're really good about sticking to what we do. Our niche up until this point has always been big lifted trucks, four-wheel drive trucks, 37s, 35s, that kind of stuff. So it was exciting to do. Not our most successful giveaway numbers wise, but we did good enough for a first run on something like this on the Typhoon. I do think the Typhoon was really cool because it's just one of those trucks, like I talked about in the YouTube video, that's just like it's an American legend. It was a record holder for so long, and it's one of those trucks that completely transcends brand loyalty. I had a lot of people who were like, I might be a Ford guy, but that Typhoon is so cool. Like, I would love to own one of those. And that's like my favorite kind of truck to give away. I'm not a brand purist at all. And so I like trucks like this that are just like so stinking cool and have that mass appeal. So, but it was still really exciting, very fun, really quick, 7 days, start to finish. I love a quick giveaway because it's less work for me in the social media scheme of things. It's like, I don't have to post every day. I don't have to do all that kind of stuff. I just can, post for a week. I'm not stuck posting every day for a month. So, I'm getting old. Okay. I don't like posting every single day like I used to, but really fun 1 weeker. And then we're here now. So we're here. I just see in a comment out here that not enough social media time on the giveaway, that you just stumbled upon this, and that's going to happen. And that is the point of us doing a 1 week giveaway, is that not everybody sees it. And we get that a lot on the 1 week giveaways. People say, man, I saw this 3 days too late and I couldn't get in. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. That's what we are advertising to people, is that like, hey, people are going to miss out, and that's less people to get in and less money to be made for us, but better odds for you to get in. And so therefore, hopefully it kind of counterbalances and people see that and want to get entered in even more. But it does always equate to way less people get entered. We have way less entrants on a 1 weeker than we do on a 4 week giveaway. So really excited. The Typhoon, again, just a really cool truck. Now, something that's happening to me as we are getting further and further into this, I have a very good memory naturally. I've always been this way, always been really easy for me to memorize things, numbers, dates, facts, places, dates, stuff like that. My wife hates it, as I just have a really, really good memory and I can remember a lot of details. However, as we are getting further and further into these giveaways, and I'm having to learn more and more about each one of these trucks and try and become an expert on a truck in a short period of time, and know all the answers and all these questions and do as much reading as I can. I'm getting dates and numbers and names mixed up. It's getting hard to remember, all these kinds of things. So it's just getting to that point where my brain is just getting chock full of information on these trucks and what years things crossed over and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of cool information on a truck like a Typhoon. And I hope whoever wins this truck can really dive into the Typhoon culture, I guess you could say, or all the groups. There's a real cult following for Typhoons and Cyclones. There's a ton of good information out there. I just scratched the surface with it. But there is so much to learn about these trucks. And I think that's one of the hard parts about giving away an old truck like this is like, there's just not enough time to get all the way up to speed on something and then turn around and give it away. So that's my hope for this winner today, is that this winner just dives in. And even if they don't know everything about a Typhoon now, and maybe they just heard about it through us, that they dive in, that they learn all about it, they learn its quirks, the places where it needs maintenance and all that kind of stuff. And then they can really enjoy this car for a long time to come. They are very cool, very quick, very fun to drive. Building boosts in them is an absolute blast. It is one of the funnest trucks to drive that we've given away. And again, everything's subjective. I say that in the YouTube walk around videos, that everything's subjective. And so I am used to driving big, large, loud, heavy four-wheel drive pickup trucks. And then to go to a truck like this Typhoon, it felt like a freaking sports car to me, just because of the power, the acceleration, how light it is, the steering, the brakes, everything. So for me, I'm driving this thing, like, man, this is the fastest thing I've driven in a long time. But, if you're coming from other sports cars, you might still look at this like, oh, look at this Chevy Blazer, this GMC Jimmy that they put a fast motor in. So, everything's subjective. But for me, I've loved driving it. It has been just an absolute freaking blast. It's been so cool, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm starting to see we've got about 200 people sitting here in the waiting room. We have not picked a winner yet. We are picking that winner at 3:00 on the money. We've just been talking about the Typhoon and all the goodness that's gone into that, and kind of talking about how that giveaway went and everything like that. So some things that have happened here at the shop recently. We had just yesterday, we shipped out our last giveaway truck, our K30. So that went to Steven Byler in Huntsville, Arkansas is his name. That's where he's from. He flew out. His wife just had a baby, so he was like, hey, I'm not going to drive that truck home because I got to get back home to my wife. So we flew him in just for a couple of hours. He was here for 3 hours. Flew him in, test drove, signed the title. I posted a little spit on my stories, and then he took off and left. And it was just like me and him that day at the shop and one other guy. And my media guy wasn't there, so we didn't get a whole bunch of pictures or videos or anything. But he's going to send a bunch of pictures so I can post those later. But he came, took ownership, and then we put it on a shipper's vehicle yesterday and sent it off to him. So that truck is now gone. That's one more space available in our yard for me to go buy another truck. I don't know what I'm buying next yet. You guys have seen me post a lot about our 75 F-250, the one that we're working on over there. That's the 7.3 powered truck that we're going to do during the month of October. But that's the last giveaway truck that I own right now, the Typhoon being given away today. And I have the title. I got it back from paint today. The Typhoon, if you win and we call you and you're in Las Vegas or the surrounding areas and you wanted to come tonight, I'd let you take home the Typhoon tonight. I don't care. Like, it's ready to go right now. So, but really, I don't have anything left over. So I want to hear in the comment section over here on the side, over in the chat. I guess I'm mirrored over here if it shows up on your screen, right? I want to hear over here in the chat if there's anything that you would like to see us give away. I don't have anything planned yet for Black Friday. Black Friday will be our final giveaway of the year. So I have October's, but I need one more to do this year. And that's it. So let me see. Type in the chat what you guys like. Some things that I'm mulling around. We haven't done a Dodge this year, and it's been a long time since we've done a first-gen Cummins. I feel like first-gens kind of get given away a lot from other companies, so I don't really love to do it. But if we're going to do a first-gen, if we're going to do a Dodge and we want to do first-gen, we'll do something really nice, something high-end. So thinking either first-gen or doing another Toyota, like trying to find a Hilux, an imported Hilux diesel. The real indestructible ones that'd be really cool. I've also thought about, Land Rover Defenders. There's just, the sky's the limit. This is a great thing about giving away classics is there is so many different things we can give away. It just has to make sense. I find, I spend an awful amount of time on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist just searching and hunting, and I just really haven't found that truck yet that I'd be like, okay, that's the one. That's the one that I want, and that's the one I want to give away. So let me know. I'm going to go through and read these and see what goes on, just so you know what my for me, I kind of have a cutoff into the 90s. I don't like getting anything past the mid 90s. So I won't be doing any 2000s trucks. I don't think I'll ever do a second gen Cummins. I shouldn't say ever, but it's not in the plans right now to do anything around like the same, era as the second gen Cummins. Kind of OBS Fords or the end that we do, anything like that. We got 2 Fords going for the year, so I don't really want to do another Ford. I'm definitely thinking of a Dodge, and we've done a Toyota this year already, but I think everyone really likes the Toyotas, especially as a short giveaway. So our Black Friday giveaway coming up is going to be really quick. It'll be a short giveaway for sure. It'll be it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll close Monday night at midnight, so we'll do Black Friday to Cyber Monday. We did that last year. It was really fun. It was just 4 days, super fast. So I think a lot of people like for the 4-day giveaways, these short giveaways, something like an old Toyota, something like that. So let me know over there, and I'm going to go through. I don't think I'll have time while I'm talking to go through here. But yeah, we haven't done a Dodge this year. We haven't done a Jeep this year. We've done too many Fords. I don't want to do another Ford. I could do another Toyota, and I don't know. There's just the sky's kind of the limit though, and that's about it. I did see a very cool. I doubt it's for sale still. I got to check. I have been behaving myself until these trucks can leave, because if I don't behave myself, I'll have a yard full of trucks and no place to put them. So I've been trying to behave and be good. So I did see a really cool crew cab Comanche that somebody took a Jeep XJ Cherokee and put a Comanche, but rear end on, bed and back of the cab on, and made a crew cab Comanche. I did see one of those. It was freaking cool, and I was like, man, I would buy that. I didn't have any information on it. I just saw a for sale ad. There was no info. I was like, okay, maybe I'll do that. So, there's some things that I just don't quite know. Maybe we do a Wagoneer. Maybe we do like a Woody Wagoneer for the 80s or 90s. Maybe we do. I always am looking for swept line Dodges. So 62 to 71 Dodge pickup trucks. Just always trying to find the right one. They're hard to find. They really are. That was our very first giveaway, was a swept line crew cab. And back then I felt like I could buy swept lines every day if I wanted them. They were hard. They were easy to find back then. Today I cannot find anything worth buying. The last one I did find, I tried to lowball the guy. I didn't try and lowball him. He wanted like 19 grand and I offered him 15 and he told me to go away. I don't think that's a lowball offer, but that one was kind of the last one, the last good that I found. But yeah, so cool stuff. A lot of fun stuff going on. So let's talk. I just saw somebody else ask who the winner is. We have not picked the winner yet. It is 2:42. We are not picking the winner for 18 more minutes. We're just talking about the giveaways, talking about future trucks, sending in your suggestions for what you'd like us to see on future giveaway trucks here on the side. But we will be picking that winner at 3 o'clock on the money. We'll go over how we pick that winner here in just a minute. But yeah, so keep on putting these messages in. These are all saved today, all these messages. So I'd be able to go back through here and see. Something I've seen in here a couple times has been Hummer H1s. A diesel Hummer H1 would be pretty freaking cool. Again, not a cheap giveaway though. They have gone up in price like crazy. But that would be very cool, something like that. Or there's a lot of cool stuff out there. We got to be careful. At the same time, this is still a business, and our goal is to put food on the table at the end of the day. So sometimes I get myself in over my head and go way too niche. So for example, we gave away that Nissan earlier this year. And that was a very niche truck. Very cool. I thought it was awesome. Just as cool as any of the Toyotas that we've given away. And it bombed. Okay. It absolutely bombed. If there was a giveaway that you guys wanted to get in on to win, that would have been the one. We had like nobody participate in that giveaway. So just because we're 26 giveaways in, does not mean that we are going to just, every single time we're going to come out the gate and smash a home run. Sometimes they just don't do great. Sometimes we get a little too niche. Other trucks like that that we've done that have kind of just puttered their way through and barely made it was like our Scout that we gave away back in January. We gave away that Scout 2 earlier this year at the beginning of the year. Again, a really cool, very nice Scout. Scouts are highly collectible. They go for tons of money at auction and on Facebook Marketplace. I thought for sure with it having such crazy value, it'll crush it. I mean, I don't think we made a dime on that giveaway. So again, sometimes you go a little too niche. So I could go crazy niche. I've seen some real niche comments over here on the side, like a Dodge Rampage or a Subaru Brat. And I'm like, I love those trucks. I think all trucks are cool. And I would give away freaking one of everything. But at the same time, it's like, we got to figure out what everybody wants, or to a point, obviously, because you can't please anybody. You can't please everybody. So let's talk now about what is next coming for us. So you can see above me here. I'm not good at this whole mirror thing. Here, okay, are these seats. These seats are awesome. All right, these are our Ford OBS 40 2040 seats that are going into our dent side Ford. So our next giveaway truck, I'm gonna just come out on a limb here and say it's our best giveaway truck that we've ever done. Is the next one. It's sitting on a 1996 Ford F350 7.3 5-speed manual Dana 60 front end chassis. So really nice chassis. It has got the sweetest original paint and patina I've ever owned in a truck for myself. It is so nice. Just the kind of patina that you can't even pay an artist to go in and do. It's just unreproducible. You might hear in the background Sterling polishing. He's still over there in the shop polishing it up right now. But just a very cool truck. 7.3 runs like just an absolute bat out of hell. Makes great power. We're going to do the 60, 40, 20 seats right here, which in my opinion are the best seats ever made in a classic. They're awesome. Trying to figure out how to do the lumbar support and everything still, so that all works. Just a very cool truck. So that's coming up next. We're going to start that hopefully the first full week of October. I think that's October 6th. Let me check my calendar. October 7th is when that giveaway is going to start. And that'll be a month-long giveaway, a full-length giveaway. So the 7th to November 3rd. And then we'll take off for a couple weeks and we'll do our Black Friday giveaway. But yes, this next giveaway is absolutely awesome. It is very cool, very exciting. It's been a fun build. The guy who built it, who did the 7.3 swap, was up in Oregon, I believe. He does classics on the side, diesel swaps like that on the side. I think his shop name is Mintonye Fab, I think. And very cool guy, did a great job, but just kind of left all of the fun stuff. He just got it running and driving real well and got it all mounted up, did all the fab work really nice, stainless steel fuel lines and really nice exhaust, and just really did a bang-up job on all the mechanics, which has left me with all the fun stuff. So we've been able to do all the cosmetic stuff, all the interior, air conditioning, the radio, the gauges, all the fun stuff, so to make it really put it up over the edge. So it's been a great truck. If I were to have started this from scratch, I mean, this would be at my cost, a $70,000 truck. If we were building this for a customer, this would be a well over $100,000 build. It's really nice. And this is going to be our last big giveaway of the year, is this one in October. So again, October 7th to November 3rd, it will be that giveaway. And then again, we'll take a couple weeks off, and then we'll do our Black Friday giveaway. And I just need all your comments over here on the side, so we can choose what we want to do. And give me a little help. But I will say that your guys' comments here in the live stream, they do matter. I think it was not the last live stream, obviously, because we had already bought the Typhoon, but the one before, I had asked you guys, do you guys like stuff like GMC Typhoon, stuff like that? Would you like that? Everyone in the comments was like, yes, we love it. And I was like, all right, sick. I think that night or the night after, I had made a deal on a Typhoon. And I was like, all right, cool. The people want it. We'll do it. So it is fun to do, and it is really cool. I don't think that we are going to change our niche and start doing, 50-50 on street trucks. I am a firm believer in doing what you do and doing it good. Okay, I've heard that from my dad my whole entire life. My dad owned a plumbing company, was a small business owner here in Las Vegas, and he got that advice when somebody heard that he was going to start doing air conditioning as well. And he wasn't, but the rumor had gotten around that he was going to start doing air conditioning. And one of his mentors was like, no, do what you do and do it good. Don't go, stay in your lane, basically. Don't go muddy in the waters. And so I try and live that same way. Like this four-wheel drive, diesels or lifted or anything like this, kind of all this that fits into our niche is our niche. So I don't really plan to do a lot of stuff like the Typhoon. I think the Typhoon is a special vehicle. I would do a Cyclone for sure. I would do something like a Ford Lightning. I think those trucks are a 454 SS. I think some of these street trucks that have like a real big history, maybe the Dodge Little Red Express as well. Those trucks that have like a real big history with being fast pickup trucks, I think are the exception to the rule. But I don't plan on making our company here turn into, we do a muscle car here and an old truck here and a street truck next and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that's what we plan to do. But it is fun and exciting to see that there was a lot of interest in the Typhoon, and you guys really loved it, because then this tells us, okay, if we want to down the road branch off and start, a second branch of our company and say, okay, we're going to have one company that is purely focused on just street trucks and muscle cars and stuff like that, and keep our 4-wheel drive stuff over here and make sure we can cover both bases. That's what we would do down the road. But it's still fun to see, and fun to see all that kind of stuff. So it is 2:50 right now. We are getting ready to pick that winner. If you are signing on right now, we have not picked our winner yet. We are still 10 minutes away from picking our winner. We're picking the winner at 3 o'clock on the money. But we're almost there. So what else do we want to talk about before we get into it? I don't know. I will give my wife a huge shout out before we finish this. I will give my wife a huge shout out. This last week, packing all these orders, the last 2 weeks, for you guys from the Typhoon giveaway. I have one employee who's out right now until October, and then I had Sterling, my right-hand man, who was out of town for a week and a half, and so it was just me here most of the time. And my wife came in, and she's the best, and we had our Typhoon T-shirt, which we ordered 500 of those T-shirts for you guys because they always sell the best. The shirt printer who printed them for us, he didn't bag them and put the size stickers on them like we do for all of our other shirts. You can see our shirts have all the bags in them to keep them nice and protected. She came in, she took all those shirts, she folded them up and packed them up and got them ready for us. And then she came in and helped pack. So she's an absolute champ, and I really appreciate my wife. She killed it, and we couldn't have done it without her. So I wanted to say that today. That was it. But we are about ready to get started on picking the winner. So let's talk about how we pick our winners here at Hudson Motors. This might be your first time participating in one of our giveaways. Almost every giveaway, we have about 50% of our participants are new customers and about 50% are return customers. I haven't seen what it is on this giveaway, if it's 50-50 or if it's more one way or the other. But that tends to be the case about every giveaway. About half of our customers are new and half our people half of our people are new and half of our people are returning customers. And so if this is your first time participating with us, let me explain to you how we do this, how we pick a winner. So when you get on our website and you make a purchase, we get a breakdown of all of the purchases in an Excel sheet that says, if you went in, you spent $5 on our website, you would have your email address on one line of this spreadsheet. And so if you spent $100 and you had 20 entries, you would be 20 lines on this spreadsheet, your email address. And that's how our website, the program that runs on our website, that's how it kicks it out to us. And I take all those email addresses, and then I make sure I go in, I verify, make sure everyone's got if they got any bonus entries or anything like that, make sure everything goes in. I do my best to make sure I go in, I count everything up, and then we look at all of our mail-in entries as well. If you wrote in a postcard, you got a mail-in entry, I go in, I type all those in as well. I get this whole spreadsheet ready to go, all the entries on it. And then we take all that information and we go to a website called random.org. So what random.org is it is a third-party website. We have no affiliation with them. We are a customer of random.org. We go on and we give them our money so that they can pick a winner for us. And they have guaranteed randomness. And so what that means is that every single entry has the exact same odds and percentage of winning as the next entry in the spreadsheet. So it doesn't matter if all of your entries are stacked together. It doesn't matter if they're spread out. None of that matters because they all have the exact same amount of odds of being picked. If we put all your names on a little piece of paper and folded them up and put them into a hat, that's not perfectly random. Okay, if one piece of paper is slightly bigger, or if one piece of paper is sitting at the top, or wherever my hand happens to be, it's not perfectly random. So random.org is perfectly random, and it's guaranteed randomness. And then they save all the data. So I take that data, I give that data to them, and they pick the winner, and they give us either an email address or a name. And then we go in and we'll contact that winner. We'll do that all here on the live stream. Now, if somebody who I knew personally were to win, and you guys were to say, hey, you and that guy are friends on Facebook since 2013, I think you cheated for him. I could go back and say, no, look, here's the data from random.org. He had 10 entries, just like all of my average participant. Our average customer has 11 entries. Okay. So I could say, hey, he's got 10 or 11 entries, just like everybody else. And you had your 50 entries. It just so happened that one of his 10 got pulled, and they save that data so that we're protected legally and everything's happy. one of the great reasons for you guys why we use random.org and why it's good for you is because it's, I think, the only way that I know of where you can actually go in and easily verify that you did get your entries in to win, that we didn't just steal your money, that we didn't just send you a t-shirt and say, oh yeah, you got entered in a win, but then you have no idea. Random.org allows you to go in and type in your email address or your name or however your entries were entered, and it will tell you how many entries were entered in with that email address. So this allows you to go in and verify afterwards. And so how this works is if you made a purchase on the website, however you typed in your email address when you checked out, that is how your entries will be entered into random.org. So if you gave me your email address, all capital letters, that's how they'll get entered in on random.org because that's how my website gives it to me. Okay, it is case sensitive. So every single time we do a giveaway, somebody gets on and they type in their name and it doesn't come up. And they're like, Riley, you stole my money. You know, and I'm like, no, calm down. I didn't steal anybody's money. Type in, try a couple different, different ways of typing it in. One capital letter, all capital letters, no capital letters. And eventually you'll find it. If you can't find it, you write me an email, say, hey, I can't find my entries. Can you help me out? I'll do my best to help you. If this is our 26th giveaway, I think I've had 2, maybe 3 times that we've ever messed up and I've ever had to do anything. So if I do mess up and you didn't get your proper amount of entries, we can refund you or roll those entries over to a future giveaway, whatever needs to happen to make sure we make it right with you guys. So again, if you made a purchase, it'll be under your email address, case sensitive. If you sent in a postcard, it'll be your first name, your last name, capital letter, your first name, capital letter, and the first letter of your last name. Very easy. And again, that allows you to go on, allows you to verify, make sure your entries are there. And again, don't write me and say, hey, I didn't see it. And then I go and I look and it's just like all capital letters. Like it's embarrassing. I'm just kidding. It's okay. If you can't find them, please write me and just say, hey, I can't find my entries. Maybe you can help. And I absolutely will write you back. Every giveaway I do this the night of, and we always find them. So we are about ready. It is 2:57. We are picking that winner here in 3 more minutes. A lot of people logging on right now. We have not picked our winner. We're just explaining to you guys how random.org works, why it's great. So how this is going to go down now is I'm going to take everything I have on this spreadsheet open here. I'm going to take that spreadsheet, all of these entries. I'm going to go over to random.org. I'm going to type it in. Now, we pay for random.org. We pay for them to do this. It's not cheap. And again, it's not cheap because they're the ones kind of taking on that risk in that sense, or sharing that risk of like, hey, if we got to go to court, all this kind of crap. So it's not cheap. It's not a free service. We absolutely pay for it. But I'll take this. I'll go on. I'll pay for it, and then it will kick out either an email address or a name. I will not read that email address live on the live stream right now. In this 360 people who are watching, I guarantee there are 2 or 3 scammers out there who, I hate you scammers, just so you know. You're the worst. But they're out there. They're watching right now. And they're the scum of the earth. And if I one time I made that mistake of reading their email address live on the live stream, okay? And scammers turned right around and they made a fake email address that was off by 1 letter or had a space or an underscore or something, very similar to the winner's email address. And they wrote me an email, hey, I'm the winner. Sorry I didn't answer my phone. You can PayPal me. I'll take the prize money. You can PayPal me here at this address, trying to scam out of the money and scam the winner. So I will not read that email address live. I'll take that email address. I'll go over to our Shopify. I'll read you guys where they're from first, kind of get you a little excited, get everyone's blood pumping and ready to go. And then we'll say their name, where they're from, and then we'll give them a phone call and go from there. So again, I'm excited. Thank you guys who participated and got in. Great luck to everybody. I wish I could give a truck to every single person. I can't. There's only 1 truck to give away. This is why I do so many freebies, is because I want you to get something, sort of win some sort of W with us here. And it's exciting and it's fun. So thank you for participating. We have an awesome job and an awesome life here. We get to build cool trucks the way we want to build them and then give them away. So it's awesome. So let's go on. Let's get going. Let's do this. It is 2:59. So we are holding a new drawing. We are going to call this GMC Typhoon. If I could type 90, we're going to call this 1992 because I always put the date. 1992 GMC Typhoon giveaway. All right. We are going to input all of our entries. I hope you guys are getting nervous because I sure am. I am sweating. All right. It looks like they are. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. All right. This is an entrant accessible drawing where you guys can go in and verify that your entries were put in. Again, if anybody's entries aren't there and we can't figure it out, we can't find it, I'll take care of you. I always will. Don't worry about it. But we're picking one winner. Okay. It's 3 o'clock. All right. Let's complete the drawing. Whoo, I'm nervous. All right. So we have an email address.
Where are they from?
I do no idea. I don't recognize this person, but they have 3 orders with us. They are from the great state of California, just our neighbors nearby, from the city of Westminster. Congratulations, Anthony. How do you say that last name? Nguyen? Anthony Nguyen. Anthony Nguyen from Westminster, California. Congratulations, Anthony. You are the winner of our 1992 GMC Typhoon. Sorry if I butchered your last name. I've seen that last name before, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Congratulations, Anthony from Westminster, California. We're going to call Anthony now and see if he answers. Anthony, if you are in the live stream, please let us know. Pronounce when. Oh, Anthony Wen. Okay. So, Anthony, let's give him a call and see. Sterling, will you take a video of this, please?
Yeah.
Let's give him a call. See if he'll answer. Now, our last giveaway winner did answer the phone, which was exciting. But we'll see if he answers today.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
Try him again. He probably thinks I'm a sales call. It's all right. It's been a customer
Your call
since
has been forwarded to voicemail.
He's a
The person
client.
you're
All right,
trying
I'm
to
gonna leave
reach
him a
is
voicemail.
unavailable.
I'm gonna leave him.
At the tone,
See if he'll call me back.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Anthony, this is Riley Hotz from Hudson Motors. Hey, I'm just calling. There's an issue with your order and your credit card. Something happened with the bank. If you could give me a call, we can figure this out. 702. Just give me a call back, Anthony. Thanks, dude. Bye. Sorry, I just want to say my phone number over the live stream. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's see if he'll he better answer his phone. So the way that this works when a winner doesn't answer, he's probably busy, is they have a month to respond. This is the legal limit. They have a month to get in, they have a month to get to respond to winning. If they don't respond within a month, we pick a new winner. So we'll call them, we'll text them, we'll send them an email, we'll send them physical mail to see if he'll ever answer. But he probably is at work, and hopefully he calls me back later today. But again, congratulations to Anthony. People almost never ever answer. So, but congrats, Anthony. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for participating, for watching this. Hope that this is fun for you and that you continue to get in and get entered. And we never want you guys to break the bank, but just to get what you like from us. We're always trying to add fresh and cool new stuff so you guys get something good every single time you can enter. But we will see you guys in October with the F-250. But for now, we're going to sign off. And if Anthony calls me back while Sterling's still here, he'll videotape me and we'll get his reaction over the phone. All right. Thank you guys. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.